Hello everyone and welcome in our new video update. Today I am here with Anna from our QA department and do you have some other t-shirt here?
Why?
Because this is sexist and you can offend people. You need to have something lawfully neutral approved by the thought police like me. Do you have something else?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. We are going to talk about our previous alpha version, about the bugs that we are going to fix, and that's the reason why Anna is here, and then I will tell you something about the upcoming alpha and the stuff that we have done in past month. You don't get it? You are driving girls out of the gaming industry.
Hi, I'm Anna from QA department, and I really want to thank you for your bug reports. They have been really helpful. For the new alpha version, there will be completely new hair, better looking faces, and hopefully no flying objects or persons. In case you have any new bugs to report, just visit our forums and you will find a bug report template there. Regarding the very high settings crash, we are working on it with NVIDIA and Crytek. We still don't know what causes the crash, but hopefully we will fix it soon.
We will have several new features. One of them is map, so there will be a map of this location. We will accept the fixed bugs. We will have hopefully a new torch, so you can walk in the night. I would love to have a skip time, so if you play it you can skip to the night, but this is not sure yet. There will be a quest, new quest. I'm writing it currently. It will use mainly branch dialogues, a lot of them, a lot of the options. I can't resort to more complicated stuff yet because the game mechanics are not there, but hopefully it will be fun. And it will include a new minigame, which will be the biggest feature of the alpha probably. We will have a contest, which minigame is going to be on our Facebook page, I guess. So check it out. We plan to release the alpha on December the 17th, if everything goes right. So every time everything goes wrong, so I hope we will make it, because then everybody leaves for holidays. So we must do it. I would like to give it to you as a Christmas present. In case that something goes wrong, it will be 3 weeks later, so hopefully we will make it. So we were planning a lot. We realized that we have a we have some problems with our current planning, so we've invited a certified Scrum Master, the guy who wrote all the spam to everyone. So we invited him over here, and we were planning all over again. The whole game was planned again, all the features were planned again. We've kind of changed the system how we work. We use agile planning, so now everybody is much more involved. So before that we were planning to decorate our walls or offices, and now we don't need to because there are stickers all over it. Basically we have user stories on the walls with little stickers explaining, like the user story says something about the feature, what we need to implement, and then there are little stickers for the people what to do. So I don't know, if we have alchemy, there is as a user I want to make potions and all that stuff, and then we have stickers like to create the potions, make the recipes, create graphics, and people take those stickers, stick them on their own walls. It's a very complicated system, but it seems to work and most of the people are happy about it, so let's hope that it will improve our processes. Another thing we've been working on is the motion capture. We've changed the setup in our cave where we take the captures, so now we are able to shoot people and see them on the wall in projection in a game, or basically in 3D. So and we can see them from the first person view. So for example, if somebody is doing motion capturing sword fighting, we see how it will look from the player's perspective, which is awesome. And so we started to capture animations for the combat, for the first weapon, and we will see how it works, and hopefully soon we will have something that will look much better than the combat that we had previously, because it was just temporary handmade animations and it didn't look as well as we would like to. We are doing a lot of concept art right now. Just today the artists put a large, like really large, several meters large map on their wall, and they are trying to cover every region of the map with goals, and they are preparing concept art for every part of the map. So this is hopefully going pretty well as well. Another thing is writing and lectures. I had a lot of lectures last month. There was a Czech game developer session where I have a speech about our failures in game design. It's in English and it's going to be public on YouTube soon, so hopefully it could be interesting for you. I had also a lecture at Zjazd Twórców Gier Komputerowych in Poland, which was something like Polish GDC, where I was talking about our Kickstarter campaign. And I also had a speech about our Kickstarter campaign on Nordic e-commerce convention, which is already public on YouTube. So if you want to know our story, you can check it as well. In the Czech game developer session speech or talk, I was showing our design tool, which is something we are working for last year. It's a tool that enables us to write design, non-linear dialogues, and basically wrote the whole game design, including the screenplay for the game, and directly export it to the game. So you write the dialogue and you can play it in a game with characters and select different options. We also finally completed writing the story overview, which may sound scary that we are doing it right now, but so far we had very long story concept, but in some areas it was kind of brief. And before we start to write final version of the quest, we need to have more polished version. Right now we have it. It's like 50 pages long, and it outlines the whole story pretty well with a lot of details. So most of the stuff is clear right now. We know all the characters, all the important events in the storyline, and we have the same stuff even for the side quest. So the writing itself should go much smoothly right now, because everything is prepared and planned, and every single story branch is we know where it will lead and how it will end. I started writing quest myself finally, very late, but it's very different to write a non-linear quest with a lot of branching dialogues. It's very different. We have a lot of problems that you don't have when you are writing something linear, and some of them are really weird, because I've wrote branching dialogues before, but they were not as complicated as the ones we are writing right now. So what happens is that we have a very sophisticated system of roles, so we don't have to write everything multiple times. So when there is something that more people say, we write role, and basically a lot of dialogues are combinations of these roles. So we only write the quest unique stuff or character unique stuff, but then different branches of the dialogues unlock another dialogue somewhere else with different people. There's a lot of branches and a lot of options, and as I said, we developed our own tool for writing branching dialogues, but even with this tool it's quite complicated to not get lost in it and cover all the options. So it takes a little bit more time than a lot more time than when you are writing classic linear movie script or linear game script. I have also a good news. We finally managed to run the console version of the game, which is good news. The bad news is that it's running 5 frames per second, and it crashes after several, like a minute. But it's a good start. It's normal, I would say. We need to optimize it. We need to kind of synchronize the stuff that we were doing just for the PC with the console hardware. And the good thing is that it's running, and it seems that, and you can see it when you run it on your PC, that it's not that hardware demanding. So I think that the same version should be possible on the consoles as well. You may have noticed that we haven't updated stretch goal when we reached our last one. We reached it much sooner than we expected. And now we are like, I don't know, $50,000 over it or even more. I'm not sure. But we were thinking a lot what the next stretch goal should be. The problem is that we need to come up with something reasonable, which doesn't take much work, because right now we have already too much work. Even with more money, the complicated goals would probably prolong already long development. And on the other hand, it needs to be something attractive. And so the idea was that one of the easier features that would be cool enough for people to have would be third-person view. But we were not sure how it will be accepted, because we are advertising the game as a first person. I am preferring the first person view as well, but a lot of people asked about third person and how cool would it be if we had it. So I was like, okay, because we internally have third person view for testing, especially the combat system. So since we were not sure if some people would not be angry at us, I asked on our forum in a poll, you can still vote there, what people think about it. And I expected either that everyone will hate it or everyone will love it, but I haven't expected the fact that it will be split in the middle. So there is like 25% who love it, 21% people who hate it, absolutely no way, and the rest don't care. So theoretically there is more people that either don't care or love it, but practically I don't want to piss off 20% of our hardcore customers. So we will probably not do it, at least now. But there were also voices that we probably should give stretch goals a rest for at least for a while, because right now they don't seem to be reasonable, I would say. It will mean either more work or they would be pointless. We can make a lot of non-interesting stretch goals that will probably be just to be and nobody would care. So right now we are leaving the stretch goals, well, there are no stretch goals, and if we will think about something interesting and achievable, we will make it a stretch goal later, or if we will reach some phase where something interesting will appear, or there will be possibility to do something. If we have a little bit more money, we will put a stretch goal there. It will be cool, but we don't want to have them just to have them. Right now it doesn't seem reasonable, so we will leave it for a while. Okay, that's about it for today. Hope you like what you heard and saw. Thank you for your amazing support, and see you soon.